So it's time to talk pliers, and it's time to talk adjustable pliers, and more so adjustable pliers that are small and more so everyday carry pliers. And I've got a set of pliers here that are from WorkPro that caught my attention, and I was actually really interested in because they're not the only ones that do it. I feel like the most popular one you're going to see is, and I don't have it here with me right now, I've somehow misplaced it, but Knipex has kind of made the micro version of these Cobra pliers quite popular, and they also make their other version too, but we'll talk specifically about this one because that's actually what we got here. And as you can see, that kind of technology has kind of spread around. All these quick adjust push button lock style plier sets, and even this little fancy one that most of you guys probably don't see that often, and even the jaw shape too, although I don't think it's very much specific to Knipex. But this kind of S jaw shape, or as WorkPro is going to call the V jaw shape, is an actually nice technology. So when you incorporate the two, both the multiple adjusting slide lock that you have here that locks into place, and then you also incorporate that S jaw or V jaw, then you get a great kind of multi-combo setup. And we'll go into that here right now with this WorkPro set and this other WorkPro one that you guys are going to see. All right, so first off, let's get to it. These are going to be your part numbers up here. Take note. Again, quick adjusting groove joint pliers. They call it, sorry, get you in here, their V-jaw, and they claim it holds up to an inch fastener. And there's your quick adjust, again with the button. I think these ones are going to have to be push either direction. Some of the ones allow you to push or just slide. These ones, because of those teeth, how they're shaped, you have to push to either close or open the jaw. So not single directional. I think the one that does it is like the Harbor Freight one on their larger ones. So that's going to be your jaw set. 4-inch. I think they come in about 4¼ on total length. Yeah, about 4¼ inches. And then here on the back, 4-inch water pump pliers, new. And this is going to be a product of China, much like everything so far that I've dealt with WorkPro has come out of China. And you can scan to get more information on their product here. Again, more part number information on that end. And here's your little carry tray for it. If you are all about carry trays, then put that in your little Harbor Freight or Cobalt miniature toolbox, and you'll be set to go. Otherwise, leave it as is. Now, this other unit here, this is going to be their part number on it. And very much the same on all of these specs. It's going to be virtually the same if you want to get the part number again there. But what's unique about this one is the fact that the finishes are different. And you can order both these on Amazon, and I'll put a link for you guys down in the description below. But based on your finish type, if you want it to be like a phosphate finish here, then go by all means get a hold of this one. Or if you want it to be more of a satin nickel chrome finish, then go with this one. It's really up to you what you prefer. I would say for me, as far as finishes go, they've really kind of nailed that satin chrome finish. It has a very smooth, very purposeful finish, not rough. I will admit, upon close inspection on this backside, something is up a little bit with how this adhered. Or maybe it's part of the metallurgy, but there's a little bit of cracking right there. Otherwise, this finish is just phenomenal. It's amazing. Nothing else is literally different about these two other than they're just their finishes. And I want to say it's about 15 teeth is what you're going to get use-wise out of this. So you could grab, I don't know how many of you guys are going to grab large fasteners, but you can. You could easily grab some large fasteners and throw them in there. Again, up to about an inch is what you'll get. And then what's nice about this technology of how it grips is it's going to grip on multiple surfaces. If you were talking about older, let's just say, let's just grab some pliers. If you grab with some pliers, you're going to grab onto positions. And depending on which slip joint position you're in, you're going to have partial grabbing on those positions. Otherwise, you drop in the teeth here, and you just really bugger up your fastener. Not the way to do it. The proper way to do it is try to find a way. One, use a proper wrench if you have it. If you have an inch, if you have I think this is probably closer to 19 or 21 millimeter. Then use the proper tool for it. But in a bind, I get it. If you don't have it, then use something that's actually going to grab on. It's going to grab with teeth on this side. It's going to grab with the flats on that side of the fastener. And guess what? Down here, it's going to grab with the teeth, and it looks like it also grabbed here. At the very least, with these types of wrenches, you're going to get 3 positions that touch. And at the very most, you'll get 4 positions. I'll show you guys here with the Cobras too. Perfect. This one's going to give me 3 positions. 1, 2, and 3. That's going to keep you from rounding the fastener. This is going to jam it in the corner, hold it tight. You have the best opportunity of not destroying your fastener. So these are exceptional little tools. They do a great job. Doesn't have to be just big ones. You could go ahead and use it on smaller fasteners. Again, size it to the right size. Go ahead and grab on. You can use the tips too. Like in this case, it's not much torque. You grab onto it and turn it. You can also go face on and tighten it too, as need be. Although I prefer, close it up just a little bit. Although I prefer to be in this position because you get all the torque. And then you can even use it on rounded fasteners because that's attempting to grab in some. There you go. Grab those rounded fasteners. Those are really small. I don't think I would. It still grabs on that one. That's getting really tight. It does a great job. You can see the teeth down inside there. You have your micro teeth up here, your coarser teeth here. They're directional, so they're built to dig in. Nothing here. Those are going to be flats. And flats on that side, and then teeth here. Again, directional. Those ones are pointing this way. These ones are pointing that way. That way, as you grab and turn, it's going to grip and pull the material in nice and tight. And then even in the back here in the throat, you're going to see some micro teeth. Now, some people also like the fact that this has the ability, I almost want to call it like a reamer, because it has the teeth on the back side as well. So if you have like some PVC or something, and you want to ream out that material, you can. Or if you want to grab something, I don't know if I could really grab this one that well. This would be harder than metal. But I could literally grab it like that and pick something up by pulling these two apart. So they didn't have to add that on there, but that is a great additional function. And this one does much the same. It's just a little bit harder to see it when it's all black phosphate coated, but it does exactly the same thing. No issues whatsoever. Great adjustment, great movement. Now they go ahead and they laser etch on here. What I don't get is they've done such a good job, because you see here on the bottom, they managed to actually forge that into there. The WorkPro, you know, it looks like it's essentially stamped. Beautiful job. Why didn't they finish it here? This would have been exceptional if they would have just taken it one step further and done it into these arms. That would look great. And then I don't care for this gimmicky. You guys might be able to see here, but this paint's already coming off. The gimmicky blue button there. I would have just left that out. Maybe just gone with a black phosphate button there. Maybe gone with a chrome button here. Switched it up. Use your materials you're already using. Make it look nice. Now the spring action, actually really nice and tight. That looks like it's stainless steel. Looks like that's a hex, I think, if my eyes aren't deceiving me, to remove and service it. But it works. The function's great. Feels very much like a Knipex. Yeah, just great sets of pliers. You can do this ribbing on the back. I don't know if you want to call it jimping or ribbing, but essentially it's recessed and it's a very purposeful pattern, which I appreciate. Like they've put money and time into it. And then even here too, this is going to be for your leash. If you want to put on a leash or lanyard, easy enough to run it through there, not hard at all. But look at that finish all inside there. Usually there's like some, some forging flaws or something, but in grinding, there's none on this. Great work. And they even take, and the edges, they even got that nice little bevel to it, so they're not sharp. No sharp edges. Both of them got it. Just excellent work. I mean, for what they are, little small tools, but they pack a punch, and they've done a great job just attempting to make something that's quality. I mean, right up there, I'd say for Chinese made, like that's actually really good. WorkPro delivers a little bit across the gambit. I'll be honest, especially early on, some of the stuff is okay-ish. And for Chinese made, they're actually pretty decent, most of their stuff. But for this, I feel like they're swinging above a whole nother level, and I think they're doing a really good job. Price point wise, quality wise, you're gonna get a good tool with this. Now, availability. WorkPro likes to put all these on their, they have it on their website, but they sell the majority of their tools on Amazon. So Amazon is going to be the place where you're going to want to pick these up. And again, I'll put the link down below for you guys so you can get it. Right now, pricing, depends. WorkPro likes to do sales quite a bit, so depending when you jump on and buy them, you could get various pricing. See, look at that, even the wobble. There's no wobble in there. It's just a good jaw set. Yeah. Anyways, pricing. Yeah, you'd be somewhere between $15 and $17 between the two. I think that one might be a little bit more. The phosphate finish by $1. There's like $1 difference between the two, but lightweight, easy to carry. I mean, see how it is in my palm. For you guys, EDC guys, this is going to be great to accompany your other tools. And you might find yourself carrying maybe some bits or a screwdriver together. I know you guys like to put these in pouches and carry them in your pockets, or just carry them free. I would not be ashamed of carrying this just in my pocket as is. That is a really good mini water pump plier set. And I think you should. I think if you're interested in one, you should get one. Now you could get yourself the Kinepex set, or you could get this one. I think this price is a little bit more attractive through WorkPro, and I think you'd be smart, especially if you find yourself using it. Or put it on your bike, put it on your motorcycle. This is a really no-brainer piece to put in there for those low torque applications where you don't need a lot of power to either tighten or remove a fastener. So those are my thoughts, guys. What do you think? Is this worth your time? Is it not? Or should you be looking at something else? I'm all ears. Please comment, subscribe, and we'll be talking to you guys very, very soon.